Okay, then the stream should have started. And then streamers. We put that there. We're live. Go. Ba, 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 ba. A little bit down. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Hey man.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
I saw that you've already filled in the groups with I am Texx.
That was Rento.
Was it now?
He framed me.
This is very believable. I am Texx, I am Texx, I am Texx. I saw that Nordic B qualified over Nordic A, which is pretty funny, but I guess not entirely unexpected. Actually, I'm curious once Rento is here what the points are based on. I'm sure it says somewhere in official documents, but
What blitz?
he has, hello Rento, he has made the brackets and every team has points behind their name, but I don't know exactly what the points are based off of.
So it's the score against the teams in your group, excluding the fourth place team.
Ah, okay, excluding the fourth place. Fair enough. What the fuck is this? TikTok bullshit, Twitch. Fuck off. How are you doing, Rento? I hope you're well, Texx. It's pretty late for you, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've been watching the Olympics.
Ah, yes. Fair enough. The Olympics. I have 6 whole wheels over here. So,
what's Netherlands' best sports at the Olympics? I know you're good at rowing.
I think at the moment we are first in rowing is the majority of our medals. Some athletics, especially running. Anything to do with running, we have decent chances.
With that bowl chick?
With bowl, for example, we have Klaver on the 400 meters. Yeah. And we have Hassan on the
that bowl chick
5 kilometers, 10 kilometers in a marathon.
Yeah, I saw that bowl chick in the mixed relay.
Yes, she pressed on the gas.
Yeah, that was fun watching her chase it down. She looks so effortless when she runs. She looks like she's
Yeah, yeah.
jogging when she's sprinting.
She's really, really gracious about it. Which is really fun because like when you see a interview with her, she has like, especially when the emotions for her are high, she has like such a just super high voice, almost like a childlike voice. And that's like someone who just ran like an Olympic record basically, and you're like, oh, okay. But yeah, rowing is by far our most medal sport at the moment. 8 out of 15. We will get one for 3x3 basketball as well, I think. And
You
I
beat
expect
us
like,
in the. You beat. Go on.
I expect like medals in both male and female field hockey, but that's only 2 medals, so like it's 2 out of 2. But no.
I was just gonna say you beat us in the hockey.
Yeah, big match very early on actually. Netherlands, Australia.
Yeah, we didn't. We didn't have a good group stage.
Did you not? I didn't pay too much attention to the group stages because I mean I expected us to go through anyways. So.
Yeah, same. I don't pay attention to the groups. I only watch like. Only watch. Well, it's not totally true.
So I mean I followed the thingies. It was.
But I mean, like water polo, basketball, hockey. Those
Mm-hmm.
team games, I'll only watch. I'll only watch the knockouts really.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, in Pool A of the women, you won at least. And the Netherlands also won their pool. And on the men's side, Germany won. Oh, you got third. Ooh. Belgium and India. Belgium. Fuck off, Belgium. Fuck off. No one needs ya. Yeah, the Olympic Games are such like, if you don't follow them, you don't really notice it, but as soon as you start watching them, you lose all day because you're just like, oh, the next sport is on. That's only 10 minutes. I can watch that. And like 10 minutes later, you're like, oh, another sport. I can watch that as well. That's nice.
Wait, is that our women?
This is the women.
We lost.
They lost. Ah,
We lost
to
China as well.
Damn. Okay. Argentina won and the Netherlands won. Okay. Belgium versus Spain still. Great Britain lost again. Fucking losers. Ha! Eat shit, Belgium.
Is field hockey a big sport in like schools and shit?
Not particularly. It's the second most played sport in the Netherlands overall. After football.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a very popular sport, but just like football, there's a lot of football clubs, there's a lot of hockey clubs. It's not per se a school sport.
It's probably our 6th or 7th.
Damn. I think, for example, rowing, where we're doing really well. Rowing is a uni sport here. That's mainly just uni students. And that's probably the source of our powers. Normally we're used to rowing drunk, and now for the Olympic Games you're suddenly sober, and then you go a lot quicker. Hello Stefano. Hope you're doing well.
For us, it's probably AFL, rugby league, cricket.
Cricket? Is it cricket on Olympic Games? I assume so. But...
no, I don't think it is. No, it's not.
Oh.
It might have been at one point.
Will cricket be in the Olympics? It will be in 2028.
That's it.
Okay.
That's what I thought it might be.
I believe.
I know it's not this year. I thought it might have been either in the past or in the future.
I believe the korfball is about to be an Olympic sport, which means a free gold medal.
What's that?
It's a sport that's an international sport, but essentially only played by the Netherlands and Belgium. So you get stuff like this. World Korfball Championship. With only the Netherlands and Belgium ever making the finals, until last year suddenly Chinese Taipei made a appearance. So if they could just implement this in the Olympics, I see no issue with this. Besides the Belgians getting a medal, that's horrible. Hello, all usernames. Yeah, we're giving people a little bit of time to come in. I guess we can talk over the games that have happened already. Or the outcomes. And Rento never made a form update after Belgium qualified. You did not. But was there anything left to decide? There was one more, right? Ita B and Poland D. Which still
is it like
isn't
Quidditch?
decided. Quidditch.
It's like basketball Quidditch. But the brooms.
Yeah, it's kind of sort
snitch.
of mixed sports, basketball-esque. Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just memeing that it's Quidditch.
It is Quidditch.
Just wanted to insult your national sport.
Unfortunately, our national sport is football, like every other basic bitch country. Right, let's see. Why is there a team representing Universal Serial Busport when that's not a country? Listen. Digital nomads need a country too, okay? So yeah, we can quickly go over the past results if you want, Texx.
Sure.
So team 8 or group H, I'll start at the back because those are the smaller groups. We had Czechia, a UKB making it through. Czechia winning the group, UKB coming second, and Italy C. Unfortunately not qualifying, coming a few points short only. Might actually just be able to go like this. UKB. The qualifiers. Yeah, I'll use this one if this loads. I only have 6 wheels of fortune open, so you know. What's the worst that can happen? So Czechia had 13 wins, with the UKB almost winning the group actually with 12 wins. Italy C getting 9 wins, so actually a fairly close group. But Czechia does win even with a penalty. It's very good, they were the main team there, the biggest team, the only A team. But I don't think there's any surprising results in this group, in a sense, in the teams that continue onwards.
We said it would be close, and it was.
It was, yeah. It was really close actually, only 1 point for the win. In Group G, we, thank God, Norway B won, but Ireland actually went through, so Platinum will not join this stream to only complain for 50 minutes about the existence of the Norway B team.
I'm shocked they performed as well as they did.
Ireland.
Mm.
Yeah, and they actually almost beat out Norway B, albeit due to penalty points, but still. Opponent B still 7 points, wasn't like cannon fodder, so. Once again, I think Ireland, Norway B were expected, although Ireland was a bit more 50-50 with opponent B, I guess. If I recall correctly, we weren't even certain Platinum would make it out. Did everyone get the same match in this second qualifier round? No, I believe they were random both times. I've seen people get completely different opponents. I know that I got the exact same opponents every round, but a coincidence or cheats. In Group F, we have Germany C pulling through with 19 wins, dominating the group. Netherlands B comfortably second with 11, and USA D is unfortunately out with 6 wins. Yeah, probably the most clear-cut group we've seen so far, with just clear first, clear second, clear last. It was random. You got 2 out of 3 and the last one was substitute out. I got 3 out of 3, man. And then we go to the first group of 4. We have East Asia absolutely destroying with 31 wins. 5 losses. Insane stat. Well done to them.
Let's can we quickly shame the guys that lost on that team?
That lost the 5 losses. Let me see.
Yeah.
Get me quickly. Does it say here individual player somewhere? It does.
Yeah, if you go across to the
I don't think it says the players in this. Is it? It does not. Quality tabs.
If you go down to the bottom and you click the right arrow.
Yeah, I just need to be in qualifiers. Losing 5 games is preposterous, guys. I can check the players tab as well. That's true, actually. But now I'm doing it this way. I have committed. I'm not here to do things efficiently, okay? Where are they? East Asia. Arsene lost? Pff, pathetic. To a NB player. Pff. What a noob. Crazy also lost. My god. NPC lost. Shame. 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 And then they had only 2 more losses in the other one. But that's both master players already losing. Well done, guys. Proud of you. That's the master way, to be fair. Looking good, looking good. And then we have Group E again, and it is... who else lost? Oh, they didn't lose there either. It was NPC again and Mathematician. They actually divided their losses pretty well over the team.
Yeah. So the NPC needs to be shamed doubly as much as the others.
Shame. Shame. How could you lose 5 games? Imagine losing 5 games. Pff, couldn't be us. Then USA C gets second, 19 points. Actually, a pretty strong team still for C team. And Australia B, Australia New Zealand B, just beat out the UK C, but don't go through, unfortunately. What do you have to say to your fellow countrymen, Texx?
Well, we thought it would be close when we did the predictions, except for East Asia, of course. But USAC beat us a bit more than I expected.
Yeah.
You know, most of the guys on ANZB, maybe nearly all the guys on ANZB, had never played like competitive before. So
A gentle introduction. I mean, they still didn't get lost, so I mean, well done. Do the Kiwis not have enough players to be on their own team? I would imagine not, but maybe they could. But look at their flags, they're essentially the same country, so who cares? Then in Group D we have Switzerland abso-fucking-lutely destroying. Holy moly. USA C subbed in NOS. I think they did, yeah. In the end, I don't know if it would have made a difference because it's only a few points, but yeah, they did.
it was Tango and Noctophilia losing.
Ooh, shame. Shame. But yeah, Switzerland absolutely destroying. We expected Switzerland to win this group. Italy B beating Poland D, but only because Poland D took penalty points, which is actually quite insane that Italy B was that close to Poland D.
Yeah, Poland D surprised me.
And then Australia C, unfortunately, at the bottom. I think those were very new guys, all right.
Yeah.
Italy B didn't beat Poland D yet. Oh, they're still playing? Oh, they are still playing. Oh. So this matchup is still going on. That's actually correct, because
I
in my
checked some
wheel.
of their games. Yeah. I did check some of their games, and it looks very, very likely that Italy B will win.
Okay. So Italy B will most likely pull through, but it's still going on.
Yeah.
3 games left are all Zord. French Brawl looks 1, Gris Roma you don't know. Yeah, Gris Roma is not as easily to see, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, exciting. Very close actually for the second place. Zord is one of the only ones that beat the Swiss. Italy B probably goes to those 2 wins against the Swiss. Oh, it's Italy B are the only ones who win against Switzerland. Okay. Then that's massive. Massive points indeed. If he boots, knowing the passionate Italians, that's gonna cause some problems. Then we also had Italy A pretty much destroying their group, Norway A picking up every other point that was available. With Canada B and Poland C not really standing a chance in this group. The group also isn't finished yet, I see, but there's no chances of a change anymore. So Italy and Norway both make it through. Expected. Group B was for a long time the closest group there was. Canada A made it through. And then Belgium and Germany deal both on 18 points. I see Belgium still has a game to play against Canada. But because Belgium is the main team, the A team, and Germany is a D team, Belgium wins the tie anyways. But even Italy D put up a pretty decent fight overall in this group. Like 22 to 13 for first to last is pretty close. This was definitely the group to watch. Well done to Canada. They once again surprised with the first place. Belgium being behind for most of it and pulling through right at the end. Impressive. And actually Germany D, for a D team, go hard. Really hard. And then we have the most beautiful group in the world. And also the group with the only team that ended with negative points, unfortunately. Because they just took...
That just goes to show how difficult this group was.
Yeah, and they also took a lot of penalty points on top of it. Because to win 2 games and end -4 is quite extreme. The Netherlands narrowly beats out Australia and New Zealand A, and Finland in the end fell a bit short, helped by the penalty points. But the rest, they just fell a little bit short. The team, I don't think that depth was big enough, and Max booted a lot of his games, I believe. And then, unfortunately, Nork at the bottom, as expected. We challenged them to get out of the negatives more than anything. And even that was a very tough challenge. And I think the Netherlands definitely pulled ahead on Roma, but Australia made a very nice comeback on French Brawl. Max won all games he didn't boot. I would expect him to win most of his games, yeah, so... But he booted quite a lot. Great result for the Kai. The Kai in Italy D went 6 on 0. Damn. So that's almost half of the points already of that team.
What Italy teams made it in?
What Italy teams made it in? Italy A, Italy B... And that's the only 2. And Italy B is technically not certain yet.
Steph might want to look to sub him into Italy B.
Yeah, if he went 6 and 0, that's definitely a good look for him. He does a lot of work there. Might be able to switch him in for someone who has been booting or not performing too well. Congratulations to all the top 2 teams. All of them make it through. So once again, Netherlands A, Australia and New Zealand A, Canada A, Belgium, Italy A, Norway A, Switzerland, Italy B, we are assuming, we don't know for sure. East Asia, the United States C, Germany C, Netherlands B, Norway B, Ireland, Czechia and the UK B. And these countries will now join France A, USA A, the UK A, Poland A, the USA B, Germany A, France B and Germany B. And today we will, I see some more I am Texas.
That's Rento's doing that.
Is it Rento who's doing that? I didn't know Rento's name was Texx on Google. So we have 6 brackets here, all of 4 teams, and we'll make the main groups out of that. Her, oh, the Kai is a her or a she, okay. Then she did great. Yeah, so what Texx and I thought we would do, or well, Texx suggested it and it was a good idea. What we did last time is we divided one bracket over the groups, and then we divided the next bracket over the groups, and then we divided the next bracket over the groups, blah blah blah. We thought we would just make one group at a time this time, instead of
but
really building
I talked to Rento about it, and due to unforeseen clashes in like countries.
Yeah, that's gonna be very difficult to do the unforeseen clashes. That's true.
Yeah. So I think we'll just do it from bottom to top.
Okay, sounds good. From the bottom to the top, we have Netherlands B, the United States C, Belgium, and then Italy B or Poland D. These teams won't be able to match each other. I have the wheel already. It's a beautiful full wheel. I've managed to turn off the confetti, by the way. So hopefully we don't drop frames every single time a winner is announced this time. Woo! And we immediately start with the one that's not certain yet. It's Italy B or Poland D, depending on who makes it through, that will go into Group A. Italy / Poland D. Once again, we're assuming Italy B for now. Doesn't have to be the case. There's one more Poland and one more Italy, I think, right?
Yep. Both
Okay.
got auto qualified.
Yeah, so I think we just try to get neither of those in the group then, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them at the bottom actually, because they're the bottom seat. Hello, stinky sticks. Big stinky sticks. I joined your voice chat before I started streaming, Sticks, but you were there, I don't think. In Group B we have United States C, which is the only C team that made it in, I dare say. I didn't look any of this up beforehand, so this might be the biggest load of shite I've ever said. Oh no, Germany C also made it in, of course, because they were strong. You were getting dinner. What are you having, Sticks? Enjoy your dinner. Netherlands B. Beautiful Netherlands B. The beautiful Netherlands. Hello, Farah. Why the hell did I ever give you a sword? And that means the last one is Belgium. It was a chicken fajita. You don't know how to spell it. I understood it. And yeah, Farah shows up only to get the Dutch drawn. Exactly. Okay. We can't say much about the group chat because those were the first teams. It's rigged, I tell thee. It is rigged, Farah. It is rigged. This fucking wheel, I tell you. This fucking wheel keeps giving the Netherlands the worst matchups possible. Read your insults. Thank God I didn't hear your voice or it would have put me off eating. And yet you are here eating a fajita, Sticks. So shut up! You met a guy who looks just like me. Another Greek god. Wow. You mean a guy with curls? Is that what you mean, Farah? Okay, the second bracket is Ireland, Nordic A. Ireland again in the same bracket as Norway. Let's go. The UK B and Australia and New Zealand A, which are basically ridiculously low for what they actually did. But that's just how.
Yeah, that's maybe the problem with the way this is seated, is that it doesn't judge that you and I were both, in a group with Finland,
Yep.
But I don't see a better way of doing it, so I'm not going to complain about it.
Are you ready to get matched up again, Texx?
Give us your B team so we don't have to get matched up again.
Okay, sounds good. Same head, glasses, hair, and facial look. Only the beard difference. Oh, okay, that's scary. Who else is on the stream? Sounds like Stixie. What? That's Texx. This is a guy. This is not Stixie. Ireland joins Italy B or Poland D. Okay, not the scariest looking so far. Who will join?
It's already looking like a pretty,
Nordic A joins United States C. That is pretty strong already. Yes, AC did pretty decent. Hello, Sloppy. Are you sober, Sloppy? I don't think you are you? My goodness me. Texx, you got your wish. Congratulations. Australia is matched up with the Netherlands B. You don't get rid of us that easy. But
which means you and I can't.
we can't match
you and
up.
I can't play again.
As far as we know, I might actually be switched out to the Netherlands
Isn't
B,
that
so we'll see. I might still get switched out, we'll see, but probably
There's
not.
no chance.
Well, I go on holiday, so I'm a boot risk, so we're discussing whether or not I'll be switched. And the UKB joins Belgium. Sloppy is sober, but Sloppy, it's like what, 2 o'clock where you are in the afternoon? That's drunk time. Sloppy, you have to cancel out the disgustingness of Mint's appearance with your lovely presence. Shut up, Sticks. Shut your disgusting mouth. You're leaving work and going to change that. You'll check back when you get home. Alright, safe trip home, Sloppy, and then get drunk. Mindes isn't the real Sloppy. Yeah, I doubt it. Sloppy that isn't drunk? I don't trust that. Okay, the fourth bracket, we have the Netherlands A, Nordic B, Canada A, and the Czech Republic. So we are getting into the brackets where I think every team is pretty good. The last one, Ireland and UKB, were maybe a little bit less than the 2 A teams, but I think here all 4 teams are starting to get good. Is my beard fuller?
I think.
Oh yeah, sorry, Texx. I'm just interrupting it with nonsense talk.
I think Netherlands is the strongest in that, and I think it's the same reason that ANZ was the strongest in the 5th bracket. It's because of Finland, right?
Yeah, we took a lot of points away from each other, and Finland took a lot of points away. So
yeah, that's right.
My beard is probably a bit fuller because I shave it a bit less nowadays, Sticks. And I also have longer hair.
Now,
so
before we spin for the 4th bracket, is there a group that you want to be in?
I think Group A looks the nicest at the moment. We can't be placed in Group C. I'd probably want A and otherwise D, probably.
Yeah, I agree with that.
B looks the toughest at the moment, but I mean, it all depends on where those few top teams are gonna land. So let's have a little look. You got an ad for House of Dragons, the spin-off Game of Thrones. Yeah. Why is spamming it? Is Min spamming us with ads? Am I spamming you with ads? What the fuck? Why is everyone getting ads? I'm sorry, guys. I have absolutely not become a pro streamer. The fact that Twitch shows you this means fuck all. They make money off of this. I do absolutely not make money off of this until like 100 people view an ad. But Sticks with 10 ads really putting a weight here. Thank you, Sticks. I didn't know ads were on. Oh, no, don't start loading my stream. Can I quickly do that from here, or am I gonna have to? No, I would have to go into bigger settings, which I'm not gonna do while live.
Are you there, buddy?
I'm here. Are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I think you've got some pretty bad internet, because mine's not too bad, and Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
definitely
not
could
sounding
be.
too good. So
There's definitely lag going on between us at least. The stream is not saying I'm dropping frames, but that doesn't have to mean much. Sorry for the ads, guys. I'll make sure they're turned off next time. I didn't even realize they were turned on somehow. You hope this is entertaining. You're getting like 3 hours of sleep for this. Oh, LND, you're crazy. So is Texx, but okay. Nordic B goes into Group A. There go my hope and dreams. No, you're mighty fine, Sticks. You love it. You love it, Sticks. You love the attention I give you. Netherlands A goes into Group B. I should just shut the fuck up on in which group I want to land, then, shouldn't I? That's the exact group that I didn't want to land in. What are we streaming? We are streaming for the Nations Cup, Farah. And we just had the qualifiers. We did a qualifier stream about a month back. Um, and now the qualifiers are over. All of these teams in the grey qualified. True to that, these 8 teams had already qualified due to the previous performances. And now we're making a group with all these brackets. The wheel loves the Netherlands again.
Nordic
Yeah,
B is in the same group as Ireland again, which is funny.
they are. Platinum will be delighted. Do we have any other same matchups? Not yet. One thing that does love the Netherlands. Yeah, I mean, you were here when when we talked about it last time, didn't you, Sticks? That the Netherlands only gets matched up with like top teams every single time. So let's hope Group B doesn't become one of those groups again. But this bloody wheel, I've a bloody fight to pick with this wheel. Canada A. Together with Netherlands B and Australia A. So you know your competition, Texx. How do you feel about Canada A?
I'm not too concerned about it. Not saying that not a good team. I'm saying that I don't care if it was Nordic B, Canada A, or Czech Republic. They're all about equally skilled, I reckon.
Fair enough. Nordic B on paper is pretty scary, but they take those penalty points, so. Yeah, I think the groups so far are fairly balanced actually. Netherlands and Australia tipping 2 groups a little bit heavier for now, but what are the penalty points for? So if you have a team, you can have a team up to 6 people. If you have a team with less than 6 people, you take penalty points because you have the games are compensated. So the other people play more games. So you could theoretically make a game with like only Buns and Master of Disaster and then hope you win everything. So to counter that, you get penalty points. So that's not a possibility. You already played the Czechs in qualifying. Yes. There's, as far as I'm aware, Rento hasn't said anything. No rule that teams that were in each other's qualifying group cannot be in the main group now. If there is such a rule, this is going to be a pain in the ass, and maybe not even possible. But
No, we thought about that rule, but we decided against it since it would create too much complication with the draw.
yeah, I agree. That would make it very difficult to make good groups since nations can also not be paired against each other. So
It's also it's like even if you did get paired up with the same nation that you got from the qualifiers, it's still 1 out of 5 matchups that you're gonna play.
It is, and it's
not that
completely
big of a
different
deal, right?
templates. So like, yeah, I think you'll be fine anyways. Indeed. You bet me a tenner, and you can still beat me at Strat ME. Have you even won? Oh yeah, you beat me once on stream, haven't you? You won. Your one moment of fame
Who
against
said
me.
that?
Farah did.
Okay.
Little Farah.
Did you know 60 won a Grand Slam on Strat MA?
She did, and then she ran away, so she didn't have to defend her title. Join back the game, Texx. Yeah, fucking pussy. It's always great to hear your gorgeous voice, Texx, says LND. So, you're welcome for that love letter. And Kenny is indeed the rat, the Lollywood rat that joined Masters. Which, let's be all clear here, Masters was more depressed about than Apex itself. Alright, let's go to the third bracket. Ooh, Switzerland and East and South Asia, who both completely cleared their fucking group. Italy A, who basically did the same. And then Germany C. What the fuck? What a bunch of lads and lasses.
So Italy A can't be matched up in Group A, so you want to take them out of the wheel for now?
Yes, or I'll just spin, and if it's Italy A, I'll skip it. You'll see the wheel will now give me Italy A 5 times. I've also changed EAS to ESSA because that makes more sense for East and South Asia. Okay, so that's actually probably the scariest team there, I would say, in Group A. Together with Italy A, they're probably the scariest.
Remember, Switzerland only lost 2 games.
That's true. I do think they have had a relative weaker group. I don't remember their team from the top of my head, but I remember thinking Southeast Asia was basically completely stacked, while Switzerland had a few heavy hitters. But I mean, they all pulled their weight, so who the fuck am I to say? Lola
Except for Tango and Noctophilia. Shame.
Shame. Shame. I did answer whether or not my beard is fuller. My beard is fuller because my hair is longer, so I don't trim it as much. I get paired up with my love, Modi. Switzerland. Yes. Those beautiful boys. If we now we're gonna I just said that they don't have many heavy hitters. We're gonna eat shit now that I've said that. I can tell you
Give
right
us
now.
Germany C, please.
Germany C or Italy A. Yeah, I would definitely want Germany C. Don't cut my hair. I'll probably cut it in a week because otherwise I'm on vacation for a month and I can't cut it.
So.
Ooh, that was a close one, but you did get Germany C. Woohoo!
So getting some good luck here.
Germany C joins the fight, and then this is Italy A. Okay, okay. No, Texx, you just need hearing aids. Okay, so Germany C, you're pretty happy with that? I would probably say that is the weakest team in that bracket, so. And it also means you're exempt from getting Germany B or Germany A.
Yep.
which also forces either France B or USA B against you, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Which...
So if we spin this wheel right now, and it's either France B or USA B,
then the Netherlands has to get a Germany.
it means that Group C will get the other one, since they can't get one of the other. So since they can't get A, they can't get the Germanys, right?
Exactly. So we're now in the heavy hitting groups. USA B, Germany A, France B, and Germany B. I'm actually gonna grab the Other Nations Cup tab real quick to see what players are in each team. Because we haven't seen these teams yet, we haven't properly looked at them. If you look at the names just now without thinking of the players and without thinking of restrictions because you have Germany C, what team would you prefer to face?
Probably France B.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking the same thing. I think France B probably I think France B fell off a little bit as a team.
Well, I'm not sure of the players, but usually USA and Germany have.
Yeah, they don't touch them. Knowing my luck, we'll get Germany A.
The better matchup.
USA B still haven't decided on a sixth player. Oh, okay. Come on. Why are we?
Well, that changes my evaluation then.
Yes. So we have Germany A and Germany B, with Germany A being all exclusive, Timinator, Schwartz, MTT, Let's Fight, and Blindigo. And Germany B is Guest, Roi Jolai, Chakijo, Koso, Shubai, and André Laufmoller. Yeah, I think we talked about this last time already. I would personally put Guest and Roi instead of MTT and Blindigo. But this does make it fairly balanced teams, I guess. I don't know how active Guest or Roi are and how what their form is. But B could actually be a pretty strong team here as well. Master USA just got bad. He should get the last slot. And we have USA B and France B. USA B is Sloppy, Tactical, SB, Myrtle, an awesome username. And I'm gonna assume it will be either Ares, Nas, or then Master USA. In which case, that's a very strong team, but it is also a bit of an up and down team, I would say. Because like both Sloppy and Turtle, and to an extent Tacky, they can all play really well. But if they don't play well, they're the lows are also fairly low, I would say. SB and Awesome Username are very consistent.
This is basically this is boot risk team. This one.
Yeah, it's up and down, boot risky. It's with sticks. Nas is Johnny Silverhand. Nas has been not booting for a while now. Who would you put in Texx, Ares or Nas? Or Johnny Silverhand?
Well, Ares went 50% win rate in the qualifiers. So if you asked me before the qualifiers, I would have said Ares, but now I don't know how Norse did, but If he did
Yeah,
well, I'd say I'd put him over Aries just because of the qualifiers. And if Aries starts doing well, or
it's
maybe
difficult. It's
they can't
difficult
start
to
doing
say,
well.
right? Because
Is USAC in?
you can't really compare them one on one. Techie wanted to put in Emu Pub. Emu is also good, but is he better than Nas or Aries? But he's also an option. It's a very rich pool the USA has here. From D to B.
I mean, if like USAC is still in, so if someone's doing well, they can just boost them up to USAB, do a quick swap of Rooney.
True, true. Because every team has only one sub each round, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't put Emu Pup in C and then, for example, Nas in B, because then C has two subs.
No, what you can do is you can
Would that count as two subs? Because there's no one coming in back for Nas.
you can shuffle. You're allowed to shuffle.
Ah, okay. No one would come in for... Yeah, Nas wouldn't bring in a new player, so I don't know if that counts as a sub, or you would technically kick him from the team, and then sub him into A. Or B, I mean. A bit more up and down team, not as stable, but I think if they all play at the top, they are probably a bit stronger than Germany B.
I don't think so.
Germany A is very strong. The limit is max one new player per team per round. Okay. So one new player, but you can then also move. Okay. So they could move Emu into C and then Nas into B, because it's one per team. I mean, Germany A is definitely stronger, I would say. Alex, Timmy, Swartz, let's fight. Or big names, as expected from Germany A. And then who was the other team? UK? No, France B. Blondin, who I don't know. Ekaheti, who I don't know. Edu. Malakan. Arjeka. And Zev.
I don't know those first two.
I don't know those first two either, which is where their weakness may lie. Also don't know how active Malakan is anymore. I feel like Malakan is like semi-retired at the moment. Ooh. A 23% win rate on Ekaheti, but also hasn't that many games played at all. Malakan is still on the MTL, okay. Then he will be doing just fine. Blondin, who is playing from Mexico. Rento, get on that. Has made it to third on the 2v2. 65%, but we don't know what against who or what. Don't think I've ever played against this person. Nope. France B lineup is not what you expected from a top A team. No, it's definitely a weaker one, I think. Zef and Melican are very strong. Melican at his, if he plays at his peak, he should definitely be an A. Zef probably as well.
So how would you rank these four teams?
Germany A has to be first. And then I think it's very close between Germany B and USA B. And probably by quite a distance France B still behind.
Alright.
Because I don't know those two unknowns, they seem quite a risk. And from what I know Edu, but I don't recall him playing at like the highest level either. Yeah, I would say France B just doesn't have the average stats. With Malikan and Zef, they have probably some of the strongest individual players, but the average level just isn't there. Would you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so we actually can support our initial claim of preferring France B in our group, I think.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it isn't fucking Germany A again. I remember the last time, you fucking
You just
wheel.
jinxed yourself.
Okay, Germany B is already out. Oh, this one is suddenly in Dutch. Okay. Germany B joins East Asia, Nordic B, Ireland, and Italy B, or Poland D. I actually think
USA B can't be in. USA B can't be in Group B, and Germany A can't be in Group C.
Yes.
So
you have to pay proper attention here.
yeah.
I actually think East Asia and Germany B could give each other a nice fight. Did I intentionally say Ireland with the accent? I didn't even realize I said Ireland with an accent, so no. Who's in the UK team? We'll get to that in a bit, Texx. We'll get to that in a bit. Okay, the second group, and we have to pay close attention if we can still make groups, if this goes through.
So it can't be USA B.
Can't be USA B. Okay, so we would have to go again.
What land on USA B again?
Would be fun trying to say each country name with their accent. Oh god, I'd be cancelled really quickly. I swear to god. Okay. Oh my god. Wheel, you know what? Go suck a fat one, you stupid round bastard.
Hello?
Hello, it's Germany A.
Germany A. Let's see.
That should be possible,
Germany
right?
A.
Because then we have France B and USA B left.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Wheel, you are a bastard. Bastard!
Being so unlucky. No, give us France B. Give us France B.
Round ass, looking ass, no chill having ass.
Land on the red. Land on the red.
Fucking. I swear, if you look into the. Oh, congrats to
you. Let's fucking go. Yes.
Christ. And then the last one is USA B. USA B. Literally landed on the line.
I love you, Wheel. I love you.
Wheel, go suck a fat one. You bastard, you.
Okay, hold up. Let me do some. So who is in Group A again? Germany.
Germany B.
Group B was also Germany. Group C was USA.
Now Group C is France B.
France B, okay.
Yes, and Group D is USA
So, and Group D. Okay, so USA A can only be in Group A or C. Okay, this is where it gets complicated.
Get fucked, losers!
Okay, now it's complicated. France can't be in C.
Yes.
UK can't be in D. Poland can't be in A, and USA can't be in B or D. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
This. It's already complicated with just nations.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if we said that people from the same qualifying group can't be.
Yeah, that would
You
not
know?
have been. That would not have been good. All right, let's look at their
Okay. Well,
teams real quick first. Poland A is actually
let's do the
surprising.
same thing. Out of the top four, who would you say would be your favorite matchup?
Poland A.
Poland.
Yeah. After that,
Yeah.
UK. Then France, USA is probably pretty equal.
Defending champs.
They are the defending champs. Those bastards. Yeah, I would definitely say Poland A. They are on paper also, or on points also the weakest, but I remember they have them having a surprisingly good team though. Let's see. Oh, it's only 5 players.
Hmm.
Are you gonna change that now that multiple Poland teams are out, Rento? Are you gonna switch in someone from the lower teams into B and then someone from B into A maybe? Poland will add Lineal after first round.
Poland
Okay.
B's not in.
Poland
And
B is not.
the only one that's
Is only
the
A
only one
in?
that's in is Poland D, and that might not be in because
Oh. Okay.
so it's likely that the only team remaining is going to be Poland A, I reckon.
Yeah. Okay. So Poland A is Krzysztof, the Gunslinger,
Krzysztof.
Bast, Winnie, Rento, and then Lineal will join them as well after the first round, which is actually a fairly decent team to be. This is like a good team.
Yeah.
Lineal would be their weakest players probably, or their weakest player. Bast is doing well, but he's still relatively new, I think, unless it's an alt. Is it? Is Bast lineal? Wait, what? Is he? Why did this open? Or is it just the wrong link in the... This must be the wrong link, right? Bast is not lineal. That doesn't make sense. I think he did mess up there. I was getting the shock of my life that those two are the same.
I was freaking out too.
Like, wait, what the fuck?
This, I'm like, this guy went for like 3 no-hams or whatever it was.
Yeah, Bast currently 7th, 8th in the 1v1 ladder, so at least a decent player. Yeah, just to be certain, I'll check the rest for you as well. And Krzysztof is correct. Gunslinger.
Krzysztof.
Is it Krzysztof in Polish pronunciation?
I don't know. I just know the Polish chess player, and Gotham Chess pronounces it Krzysztof.
Krzysztof. Okay. Gunslinger has changed his fucking name again to Crimson King. Okay, so
Number
that's
7.
The
Couldn't
link,
even be original with it.
the link is correct. The name on the page no longer, but the link is correct. Winnie is correct. Jake keeps downgrading his name. I know, right? See now. Rento is correct. And now Bast is correct as well. Okay. Whew. Imagine if that hadn't gone well. Okay, but that's a good team. And then we have France, USA, and UK. USA is Jacob the Restless, Nick Pugs, Orkinus Orca, Phonetic Symmetry, Baron, and Almost Tricky.
Bit of a downgrade from previous USA teams.
Yeah, actually, they don't look as strong as I'm used to from the USA.
Who's not on there?
Yeah, who is not on there? They are, I mean, it's still a strong team, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's been years since they lost Master of the Dead, so it can't be him who they're missing. Oh, Octane is American, right? So they're missing Octane.
Yeah, I'm just going with...
AKA Drizzy Drake.
Pardon.
Pardon as well. Pardon hasn't played for a while as well, right? They need Octane, yeah, they do need
5-star
Octane.
general.
5-star. There was a time where it was Pardon, 5-star, Baron, Deadman. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Motto.
Motoki? Yeah, why is Motoki not playing actually? Moto is active, so they could still look for him if they want. Then they could even put someone from USA back in USB. It's a possibility.
Not a bad team. I mean, it's hard for USA to ever have a bad A team, right?
It is.
When half the player base is from USA. But, just missing a couple key top players there that would usually be on the team.
Yeah, for sure. They are missing Moto God. Why are they missing Moto God, Mr. Motoki? What happened? So yeah, still a strong team. Not as strong as in previous years, so yeah, beatable. Breedable and beatable. The UKA consists of Dom, Quicksilver, Dry Clean, Buns, Reza, and Matt431.
Reza.
Reza, I didn't even know Reza was active. What the fuck? This
Isn't
man
he
disappeared years ago.
Iranian?
I thought he wasn't from the UK indeed, but maybe he lives in the UK. He's from somewhere else. Not certain. You don't want to play Mitoki. Okay, fair enough.
I believe it's from one of the Middle East countries.
Okay, Reza is back apparently. Reza.
Activated his VPN just for this comp.
Reza has 0 points in the last month, does he? Why is he here? He comes out of such a left field as well for me, like. Oh, he does have 0 points. 13% of the last 100 games were a boot. Okay, that's risky. So Reza is a bit of a risk. Matt,
Yeah,
I feel like is a bit.
I'd swap them out for like Bodsky and Silent, I reckon.
Yeah, probably, or maybe all usernames, like.
No bias whatsoever.
Matt has improved recently, though. I will give him that. Yeah, it's a strong team, but then those last two take me a bit of a surprise. Dom, Quicksilver, Dry Clean, Burns is very stable.
They're just playing with our they're just playing with us. Last minute they're gonna do their super sub. In comes Marcus Aurelius.
Oh, the big Marcus Aurelius. No, so if you put like Marcus in here and like you can get even just like Hedgeback or something, like, or
I'm just
Botsky,
waiting
all
for
usernames.
the announcement of Marcus Aurelius sub. That'll be
God,
like the Undertaker when he comes into the Royal Rumble. That's what that'll be. Like when you hear the dong.
exactly. Just think of
That dong is the
basically.
equivalent of Rento saying UKA have made a sub.
Yeah, honestly, I think of any epic movie scene you can think of. That's basically just the arrival of Marcus. Is that scene? All of them combined into one, and then you have Marcus, our glorious leader. Um, a lot of team seems like a lot of nations are missing their top players this year. Yeah, a lot of these heavy hitters do seem weaker than last year. I agree.
What was their squad last year? Did you
I
just say that? Who said that? The heavy hitters are weaker than last year.
no, just they're missing a few tops. Yeah, I mean the heavy, like the big heavy hitter teams. LND said that they're missing top players. I think so too. I think they had Marcus and Hedja last time, and then they switched them out for like there was one more player that was constantly switched in and out with one of them. I mean, Dom, Quicksilver, Dry Clean,
Plat,
Bugs is a stable
Plat,
basis.
they swapped Platt and Hedger for yeah.
Ah, yeah, Platinum didn't have Team Ireland, of course. Okay, so
Mm.
that's logical that Platinum is missing from this team.
Still, their top four is very strong.
It is. It is really strong.
I mean, if we just had like top four, if we just had four players, I reckon they're the favorites.
Probably. Probably. Them or Germany A probably at that point. And the other one was France A. France A did have a good team, I believe. They have Bibra, Fan, Farrell, Rack Leader, Toff, and WXD.
That is that's very balanced, I'd
Yeah,
say.
I agree. I'd probably
Who's
personally
the best guy on this team?
switch out for Malikan and Zeph if Malikan and Zeph are the best, are at their best, or are playing well. I'd probably put. It's difficult. Probably Rack Leader, but Rack Leader has just been at such a high level, so consistent for so long. But like
Farrell is
Farrell and
a
Bibra at their peaks are also so strong.
Farrell's a finalist of the tour finals last year, and he's also a 15 or 16 time champion of the French league.
He is extremely good. And Bibra as well. If Bibra is like paying attention, he's so good as well.
But if we're looking at the French players, I reckon we should judge it by how many French leagues that they've won.
You could, but they're not playing all the Frenchies. Uh, uh.
I'm just trying to make Rack angry at me.
You just have to beat him in Clan League and stream the game, and then still get the win. That's all you need to do. Glorious Dry Clean will lead UKA to victory. I'm sure he will. Why is Malikan
So is that all
not
the
in front?
teams?
That's all the teams. Yeah, I agree, Sticks. If Malikan was active enough to play at his best, he should probably be an A. Over probably Toff or WXD, I would say. Or Fan. Sticks, your spirit has led half of the UK to riots and alcoholism. So I would be careful with what you say. Okay, so let's
So
see.
how would you rank these top 4 teams?
I might actually put France A at the top. Oh, it's very close. You know what? I'll put Poland A at second. I think their team is much more consistent than the other two. And then UK A, USA A. Can't believe I put USA A outside of the top 3 spot.
So who did you say was the strongest?
France
France.
A, I would probably say.
Mm. I don't think I've been convinced that Poland is strong, at least stronger than the other 3.
That team seems to be more consistent than the others. Like I I do think that the other teams all have worse players than the worst player in Poland A.
They've got 5 players. You're gonna have to
Well, yeah, they will bring
sub a
in
guy in.
Lineal.
I don't know. I haven't been convinced. I think Poland A is still the fish of this group. But,
I don't know. I mean,
you know how it's gonna go. I want Poland A. You don't want Poland A. You're gonna get Poland A.
all of these, with maybe Bust and Gunslinger not, but Winnie, Rento, and Christoph, whatever you want to say it, Christoph, um, all 3 of them give up kind of the same vibes of like they've been around for a long time, and they're just like chilling. But if they all want to play really actively, they are gonna do really well. Germany A might be stronger than France A. Germany A is pretty strong. They also have Blindigo and MTT, who are a bit less than the rest of the team, I think. Crazy Chew. Okay, it will be Crazy Chew.
All right. Should we get going?
Yes. So in the first group, we cannot have. No, we can have all of them in the first one, right? Oh, not Poland A
No.
actually.
Yeah, it can't be Poland A.
And it is France. Ho 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 ho! Vive la France!
Before you spin again, let me
Let's check if there's not a forced outcome right now.
Yeah, USA A has to be in Group C.
Ooh, okay. So that's USA A, France B, Germany C, Canada A, Australia A, and the Netherlands B. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And
pretty
then
strong.
UKA can't be in D, so that means that UKA have to go in Group B, and Poland A have to go in Group D.
Okay. A little bit of an anticlimax in the end.
Yeah. Remember saying, "Yo, we should go from bottom to top
And then
to
in the
build
end.
yeah." It's
Oh
just
well.
one wheel spin.
One little measly wheel spin.
Well, sorry guys.
Then we know that for the next
Let's
time
have a
to
look at
not
these
do it like
groups
that.
and make some predictions, huh?
Yes. So it's once again the top 2 will advance to the quarterfinals, and then we enter a bracket system for quarters, semis, and normal finals. But before that, each group will play one game every single time. against a
Two
player of
games.
2 games against each team. They play 2 games. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay. So you play 1, 2, 3, 4. You play 10 games each round. One of the women in
Well,
your basement is escaping, I think.
that's Miss Budsky. Bud, do you want to? I think she's watching the Olympics, maybe.
Ah.
Bud, Bud, do you want to mute for us, buddy?
Sorry?
Bud's in the call. Maybe
Ah.
maybe you can mute him or something. Yeah, I just looked it up. Yeah. I just looked it up. There's a British chick, Keely Hodgkinson, that just won the 800 meters.
Ah.
And so that's why Miss Bodsky's going crazy in the background.
Yeah. Chat, you don't have to pay attention on how we're in a fucking group of death again, okay? Shut your mouth. See this wheel? This wheel's stupid. This wheel's stupid. Get out of my face. Disgusting. Fuck off. Congratulations
Looks
to
like the top.
Great Britain for winning the race.
The finals was separated by 2 seconds, so it must have been a good race.
Okay, let's see. It wasn't against the Netherlands.
Like, I'll watch the highlights of that after this. Yeah, let's meet Bud.
Have I seen the Hawk to a girl? Of course I've seen the Hawk to a girl, but I mean, if you can Hawk to her, but you can also just it's much better. USAC is actually pretty solid, not as good as the others. Yes, Nordic B is the Team Russia. Yeah, essentially. Don't tell Platinum that though.
Have you muted Bud in the call?
Bot is currently silent, but I'll mute them just to be certain. Sorry, Bot.
Oh, okay. That was wholesome though.
It was very wholesome.
So let's have a look. Let's go here and rank these groups, huh?
Yes.
This is the fun part.
Yeah, boy. Alright, so in Group
France A is going to
A,
be number 1 here, right?
I'd say so. We have France A, Germany B, East and South Asia, Nordic B, Ireland, and then either Poland B, Poland D or Italy B. Yeah, I would say France A, considering I put them as a favorite for the entire thing. I would put them at favorite for this group. I think second place could be very interesting though, between Germany and Southeast Asia.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I think that Germany is probably least. I think that East Asia was probably the favorite out of those two.
I would agree, probably. Let me have a quick sneak peek at Germany B again. Guest, Rowie, Chucky, Kozo, Shibai, and Andre versus Arsene, mathematician, crazy NPC, Blob, and Rayero. I would definitely say East Asia is the favorite over Germany B.
Yeah.
Nordic B, the players will probably do well, but I don't think you can survive this stage with penalty points.
I agree. How many penalty points will it be?
I think they have only 4 players, right? Or did they sub in an extra person? No, they have only 4 players at the moment.
Mm,
They could still sub in players from Norway C, but I wouldn't per se make that team much stronger. But
I agree, especially since Tierney was no joining games. So to myself, it's decent though.
They have 5. Yeah, I
think
thought they had 5 as well. I could have sworn they subbed someone in. Norway B. Check. Empty slot. Wait, they subbed someone out. What? They had 5 and they subbed the 5th. They subbed the 5th player out of their team again. Okay, so they rather take the penalty points and hope that the players on average can pull that back. Okay. They'll participate.
Who is the TJ Sick guy?
I have no clue. No clue. Oh, I keep doing that. Yeah. Poor Marcus. No, not poor Marcus. Fucking.
I think you can say in Group A that there's, I'd say 3 tiers of 2 teams each, and that's France and Asia, Germany and Nordic, and then Ireland and what's very likely going to be Italy B.
Yeah. I agree, but we have already seen.
If by miracle Poland D does make it in, then it could be that the top players from B and C start getting subbed into that team. In which case, by round 3, they might be a lot stronger than what their qualifiers might suggest. But I still think that it's very likely, just from looking at the French World Games, that Italy B will be the one that goes through.
Yeah, and even otherwise, round 3 is already halfway through. It's pretty late. And I don't know if Poland B and C have enough good players to even still fight against France or Germany or Asia here.
I'd be surprised if any team other than France A and Asia gets through here.
If France A doesn't make it through, that would be ridiculous. I would say East Asia favorite. I disagree with you actually. There will be groups of 2 because I think France will be on its own. Then I think it'll be East Asia and Germany fighting for second.
Wenger, Crazy, Riero, NBC, Mathematician.
Yes.
And who was the other one? Are you sure? The Blob. You sure they can't be close to France A?
They can, but Crazy goes a bit crazy usually.
There's 3 of your clanmates on that team. You sure you're not going to get in trouble by saying this?
Well, yeah, but I also just shamed 2 of them for losing 1 game again in their pool, so it's just Nintendo music. It's not video game porn. Shut up. Fucking weirdos. Yeah, I think we saw Ireland almost draw with Nordic B already due to the penalty points Nordic B took. So I actually don't think they'll be that close to even Germany B.
So let's say they make those subs.
Free wins here.
They're going to end up with 10 penalty points.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's say they need to get, let's say 40 out of 60 wins, or 40 out of 60 points to qualify. Or they need to overcome a 10-point deficit and win 50 out of their 60 games. Do you think that the team of the 3 Russians on the Nordic team, plus Flexus, can win 83% of their games?
Not in this group, I don't think so, no. with France A and Asia and like Guest and Rowie on Germany B, that's too much. And even like you had like Ireland still has like a platinum that can take away points. Italy B. I would expect the top team of this bracket to go through with a win rate like that. I don't think Nordic B would make that win rate. Negative 10 is so many points.
Yeah, let's. I reckon Nordic B actually beat Germany B, but I reckon
Okay.
East Asia and France get through here.
Yeah, for
Should we
me,
get a group B?
I would just switch around East Asia and Germany, and then you basically have my predictions.
Ooh,
We can go to Group
I'd put
B.
Germany B down 2 places.
Okay, okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Group B is the UK A, Germany A, Switzerland, Netherlands A, Norway or Nordics A, and the United States C.
Yikes.
Jesus Christ. The fact that the United States C is the worst team here and that team is still pretty good.
So lucky.
Why do I still fucking care about this fucking competition every single year? We just get shafted. Really?
Well, I would swap around Germany A and UK A for sure. UK doesn't have the depth.
I don't know, because I would say both have 4 really good players and then 2 players that are a little bit below the level of the rest.
Okay, call out the 2 German players that are worse than the rest.
MTT and Blind Ego.
Okay, fair enough. I just wanted you to call out some people. You're too wholesome.
And then Reza and Matt on UKA. Get called out, bitches.
Fair enough. Can we say that? Can we say that UK's top end is stronger than Germany's?
Ooh. Swartz is probably the weakest out of the 8. But then Timmy, Alex, Let's Fight, Dom, Quicksilver, Dryclean, Buns. They probably all stack like in between each other. I don't know. I'd probably give it a little bit more to the UKA top than Germany A, but I also have a bit more faith in Germany's in MTT and Blind Ego than I have in Reza and Matt.
I agree. I think it's close. It's close. But I think
really
Germany slightly over UK.
Then we have also.
Plus, they might have some super subs. UK might have some super subs in the Undertaker, but
I do think
beep on a Jeep.
Yeah, I think UKA has more potential for making a better lineup than Germany has.
Really?
I think so.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, because you have like Beep Beep, you have the glorious Marcus. You even have someone like Edja coming back.
I'm saying Jeep for Germany.
Oh, Jeep is German. Where's Tornado? Isn't Tornado British? Where's Tornado from?
Turkey.
Oh, he's Turkish, that's right. Yeah, then actually Germany A. Beep Beep. Will Beep Beep make an appearance again? Could be. If Guest and Rowie. gonna be close between those two.
Edge could be a super sub.
Edge as well, that's actually true. Edge is active as well. I wonder if, because Edge wasn't active when they made this lineup, I don't think. I wonder if they've asked him to play or not. I'm gonna not say anything else, because if they add him, that just makes it more difficult for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I still, yeah, I'd say Germany over UK.
Probably. Slightly, yeah, very slightly. And then we have the Swiss with Terrence, Automatics, MOD, Tango, Noctophilia, and Muli. Also strong team. MOD and Automatics can probably go up against the top of the other teams. Terrence and Muli a bit weaker. Tango and Noctophilia decent as well. Yeah, you don't message Edge. You shut up, Sticks. Don't message anyone.
It's a good team.
It is a good
Who
team.
did they go up against in the qualifiers? Like, what were the teams that they went up
Um,
against to get 24-2?
They went up against only 2 others, I think. Did they go 3 others? They got 3 others. Italy B,
Oh,
Poland
33
D,
and 2.
and Australia.
I mean, if ANZC gets 4 wins in that group, that means it was a super good team. Super good group. Poland D and Italy B must be stacked.
They're probably pretty decent. Can have a quick sneaky look.
'Cause I think that must be a group of death if ANZC don't get through.
Yeah, that's true actually. That might actually be the toughest group. Probably, just gonna stick my head out there, ever in any competition on Warzone. Forget Clan League,
True.
forget MTL. That qualifying group.
Yeah.
See, Italy B, Fralex, Juan Di Mina, Zode. Meo Deo is smoking.
I went into it, I'm like, let's try to shit talk the others in their group to make their team seem less dominant, and then I realized it was ANZ. I had to do a full 180.
I think just the rest of the group took so many points off each other. Switzerland, I would say Switzerland is a league above their other teams here. So.
Yeah, well, okay, 33 and 2s.
It's still
That's
good.
Crazy.
So they have a very consistent team, and I think in that they are fairly similar to the Netherlands, who also we just have a very consistent team, I would say. ADHD, Nature, Carpenter, JW, Fops, and myself. Maybe not. We'll see. We shall see. Fun. This is actually now 3 masters in this team. Let's go.
I'm just wondering if we can put you above Switzerland.
Can probably put us around the same level, I think.
Sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if we have a very close fight for third, third. Sorry, something stuck in my throat. Yeah, first, guys. Then we have Norway A, and Nordics A, which is Marcus. Not Marcus, but Marcus. Roger Sandel, X-Failures, Hunter, Dana, and Crooksley.
It's a solid team. It lacks the the hard-hitting power of the other teams.
They did lose Rolf. Okay, yeah, I was wondering, like, where the fuck did Rolf go? Did he change his name? But, looks like... Did I click the wrong link? What the fuck? I think the link to the second guy might link to Marcus's profile. When I clicked on it, it showed the full name of the first guy, but I'm gonna look through the Netherlands links after this stream. Yeah, it says Roger Sandell, yeah. Does make sense that it links to Marcus.
Yeah, bro, just why are you clicking so many random links?
I don't know why this would link to Marcus.
Looking for some a pot of gold or something?
Yes.
You need to go to the Irish team for that.
I just didn't know who this person was, so I wanted to have a look. It is just a link to this guy's profile.
Your internet's not good enough.
Maybe. Please tell me these issues didn't exist in qualies. As far as we know, Justin, all okay. So either some teams shut the fuck up about like getting double matchups.
Like bro, every time you open a link, it's like you get DDoSed when you open a link.
Ah, internet. Why does it link to Marcus? It doesn't make sense. This is not a link to... Yeah, but the profile link isn't to Marcus, so I don't... Because this links to the right profiles. Huh? Is it just me lagging out or glitching out? Does it work for you properly, Rento? Or does it do this bullshit as well? Because the link should be correct, it just links to Marcus for some reason. Do they all link to Marcus? Are we all Marcus? I think it's on my side. I think it's a problem. I think it's taking the link above the one I'm clicking. Why is it doing this? All of them are the link above. Stixy is Marcus, I knew it. And then... okay, weird. Alright, so yeah, as far as we know this didn't happen in the qualifications. Maybe it did. It could be the case that Switzerland or something like shut up when Mod was paired up with literally every single matchup they had. Who knows? Who knows? What does the Marcus one link to? Marcus links to Marcus. Okay. Weird.
Jimmy, get on with it. I don't think many people care about failures in the spreadsheet.
So yes, Norway A. Yeah, probably missing a bit of depth on the other ones. I don't think they'll be able to keep up with the other teams, especially now that Rolf is gone.
Yeah, I think we can say the same thing here with the with this. It looks like there's 3 tiers of 2 teams.
Probably, yeah.
It looks like UK and Germany, then Switzerland and Netherlands, then Norway and USA. Looks like those 3 are in the same tiers, and although I wouldn't be surprised, it's not as... The gap between the first 2 tiers are not as big as it was in Group A.
Yeah, I agree. Switzerland or Netherlands could scrape by somehow suddenly.
For sure.
Honestly, we were pretty close against Germany A last time. The team is a little bit weaker than last time. Who knows? Who knows?
For sure. But there's
So yeah,
60 games this time and not 12, so
that's
it's going to
that's
be hard
true.
to get lucky.
That's true. What tab in the SS is this? In the SS? What? I only know SS to mean two things. One is a bad thing, and then I won't say, and the other one is screenshot. This tab is not visible in the big Excel.
I feel sorry for Norway A. I looked at it, and although they're in the 5th bracket, I don't think that they should be the 5th best team in a group. So,
No.
Norway A being 5th, and by a long margin in 5th. I think there's a huge gap between 5th and 4th. It's going to be tough for them.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think so too. If I was Norway, I know they probably won't do it for the keeping the competition fair. But if they switched in their B team
They're
for their A
Russians.
team, their Russians, and kept Marcus and Hunter, and put the rest in B.
I mean, it's fine for the Russians to be in there. They share a border after all.
Yeah,
that's like 2 miles long.
I don't know.
Crazy that the Finns turned down teaming up with the Russians, but the Norway and Switzerland, Norway and Sweden are fine with it. Right,
yeah,
that's bro. You should just rename. You should just rename Nordic B to Russia A. That's
Russia A. we reintroduced them as Russia A now. The seeding was spot on so far. You can check the qualies draw tab. Eliminated teams are grayed out. Top bracket all qualified. The initial qualies. Yeah. Pretty good actually. First bracket all went through. US, yeah, okay, fair enough. Min, stop ignoring my insults, or I will drown you. What did you say? The Dutchies could scrape by if they switch Min out. They might actually switch me out, Sticks, so shut up. Look at this dude, it's
Sierra, I think. Okay, let me rank these guys. I reckon it's Germany, UK. Okay, if you gave me the squad, lined up the squads, pre-qualifiers, I'd put Netherlands A over Switzerland, but Switzerland going 33-2. I can't not put them above you. I know you were in the group of death, and I know, but it's still 94% win rate or whatever. That's crazy.
true. That's true. They did really well. I don't have a
so
drink anymore.
Switzerland, I have to put them above Netherlands, but again, it's super close between you two, and the gap between the top 2 teams and Switzerland and Netherlands is very small. I can see. Well, I can't see Switzerland and Netherlands getting through. That seems like a long shot. But I can see one of you guys, maybe beating Germany A, UK.
Agreed. It's gonna be maybe even just template based in the end on who's gonna go through.
I think Norway A is better than USAC, especially since USAC will be taking someone out of that to put in their their B team? Or is it their B team and their A team?
No, they will take someone out of USAC to put in B, but they might put someone from USAD back in C, and that probably Emu Pub, I would guess.
Sure.
So on average, they won't even lose that much, I think.
I mean, okay, sure. Let's not argue about this. Okay, let's move on to Group C.
Okay.
You agreed with my opinion on that?
Yeah, I think so. I think the top four is very close. It would give the edge to Germany a just over UKA, and then Switzerland, Netherlands, basically the same score. USA a C
Yeah.
and Norway A trailing behind, and then like any team slips up that might lose them the top two.
All right. Let's see how lucky the fifth bracket team got in Group C.
United States A, France B, Germany C, Canada A, Australia and New Zealand A, and Netherlands B. My first reaction or initial reaction would definitely be that it's a much weaker group than the other two.
Luckily.
So USA's Jacob, Nix, Orca, PS,
Yeah,
Baron, and almost Tricky.
they're the best team in this. We're not even going to debate it. They're in a
Yeah,
tier above the rest. And
agreed. Did you guys switch Xeno out again? Oh, you did for Seraph.
it'll be Sarge Tank actually.
Ah, okay.
Seraph will be subbed in a later round though. Spoilers. But yeah, we're going to be putting in Sarge Tank, and we haven't decided who we're going to promote from C yet. But yeah, Xeno, he's been subbed out.
Came in to play French Brawl and then left again.
Yeah, but then he did go he did get a free win from Norway and went 1-1. So it's in French Brawl. I'm not saying like he definitely had a tough opponent from. I think he beat ADHD and then he lost to Naviso. Or...
Could be. I don't know. I know he
no, he lost
beat
to
ADHD.
He lost to someone from Finland, someone good from Finland. I'm just saying, like his impact on the qualifiers wasn't huge, and we'd already kept up with Netherlands A in the qualifiers.
Yeah.
So, and also, my impact on the qualifiers, I hadn't finished any games yet,
True.
with 5 players, we would have got through against Finland.
That's true.
So, without me, without Xeno, our other guys are still very strong. So,
yeah, you guys definitely did well. Xeno lost to Carlos II. Fair enough. So yeah, France B we already looked at a little bit earlier. They have Malakan and Zef, Edu, Arika, and then 2 people we've never heard of.
yeah.
So they're probably a bit weaker than expected.
Yeah, for sure.
Germany C is Poldi, Dreamworker, Rgza, Obamium, Sepp, and Pavlovsky.
That's a decent team, you know.
That's indeed a pretty decent team. Doesn't have the heavy hitters like France B, but average level might be the same, honestly.
Mm.
Then
Canada,
the team I keep disrespecting, and they keep pulling through every single time. Justin, Amslasm, The Shots, The Great Leon, Clem, and Bear. Or Bear.
decent
Decent team. The Great Leon definitely has been up and coming lately, I feel like. Yeah, they just always
Justin
do well.
plays the game. I have no idea.
I don't know how Justin plays the
So
game
he
either, but
just
Canada always gets through, man. You thought he only
does
codes.
he like run a code to make his moves or something?
You know what? I wouldn't be fucking surprised. See, Bear went 3-0, Amslasm 5-1, Great Leon 5-1, Justin 5-1, and then he says I don't really play the game and goes 5-1. Okay, Justin. Okay, okay. Yeah, Canada. I wouldn't say they look as good on paper, but I've been so wrong about Canada before. Every single time, basically, I'm wrong about Canada.
Yeah, it's a decent team.
So, decent team. They can probably keep up with France B, Germany C. And
Who did they beat, by the way, in the who was in the qualifier group?
in their qualifying group was Belgium, Germany D, and Italy D. It was a really close group.
There you go.
So not a
And the last team,
specifically strong group, but
the last team in Group C was what was it?
in Group C is the Netherlands B.
Congrats for getting your B team through.
Yeah, they actually did pretty well. They were in a group with 3, but they did pretty well actually. Very good on them. With Koning, Tjurk, Chooks, T54321.
Said it before, but that's a
and JK.
That's a solid team. If you sub yourself out, who are you subbing into? Do you have like a sub in the wing? In the wings?
Not yet. I actually don't know who performed best. I'm letting like the rest of the guys decide what they want to do.
No, I mean do you have someone that you'll put into NLB?
I would just go to NLB and play like casually there.
Oh, right. Bro, we could get matched up again.
Yes, maybe. You ain't escaping me, motherfucker.
Why are you the one you lost, bro? What?
Yes.
You're the one that's coming back into the Texx zone.
The Texx zone.
Trademarked. I'm trademarking that, by the way.
Alright, Texx zone is now trademarked. You heard it here first. Yeah, I think it's a solid team. I do think they'll struggle pretty hard in this group.
I'm gonna stay out of it. You rank us.
I say USA A first. Then it's very close between 3 teams. I'll give it to Australia A second. Germany C as third. France B as fourth, maybe even. Canada fifth. The Netherlands at the bottom. Which would mean France B as a team that was automatically qualified would get fourth. But I don't see them beat USA. USA A should definitely clear. And I don't think they're better than
Sorry,
either.
I zoned out. Could you say that again?
I would put USA A first. Probably Australia second. Germany C third. France fourth. Canada fifth. Netherlands sixth.
I would put Canada above France. I think Germany, Canada, and AMZ. Maybe not Germany. He was in Germany again, sorry?
In Germany was Poldi, Dreamworker,
Yeah, that's decent.
Obamium, Sepp, and Plavlewski.
Yeah, I reckon probably USA in a group of their own, then a group of
Yeah.
three between Germany, Canada, ANZ, and then France B and Netherlands B in the bottom two. But the gap
Yeah.
between France B and Netherlands B to Germany, Canada, ANZ, I feel uh, that is shorter than the gap between the rest and USA.
Yeah, I agree. France has some big names for us to be rating them so low. They do have some big names, but they also have some no
Malakan and Zev,
names.
that's all you have.
They also have
Calm
some
down.
no
Who
names,
said that?
which the other twos don't have. LND said that.
Okay. Why are you saying them? How come I always say who said that so I can target them? It's always my fucking captain, bro. I said the same thing. I said the same thing for Switzerland. I was gonna shit on the guys that Switzerland face, and then it was ANZ. I need to read chat for. I need to open the stream and read chat before I ask that question, bro. He's definitely got 3 hours of sleep takes. That's for sure.
I mean, Malakan and Zef are very good, but the rest of the team is like Edu and RGK are decent, and the other two are literally unknown. Which is comparatively to a team that has automatically qualified is like compared to Germany B, USA B, and Germany A. That's the same bracket that they're in. They are not on the same level. Yeah, I'll blame it on the lack of sleep. Okay, okay. So I do think France B is gonna take a hit here. USA A should clear,
Yeah.
and then it's between Germany and Australia and New Zealand for me. And you saying Canada is also a contender.
Yeah, they got some great players there.
Okay. So it might be a good group to watch for second, actually. Just like Group B.
There's even a guy with great in his name.
Oh,
He
fuck.
must be great.
Oh, God. There is. Oh, no. Good luck against
You've
him.
underestimated them again.
I have. I have.
So so
Group D.
I don't know how this is what's funny to me, man. I don't know how you can beat us in the groups, be in a bracket above us in the draw, and still have probably half the percentage chance of qualifying for the knockouts than we do.
The wheel knows no borders. His wisdom knows no limit, and his twattage has no end. Bloody wheel. One day, that wheel. 200 ads. Congratulations, Texx, on your 200 ads. Group D has
Group D.
Poland A, USA B, Italy A, Czechia, UK B, and Belgium.
This is close, and they lack a hard hitter, I reckon. Italy A is pretty decent, but they've got like a lower end in. Let's not call out any names. Why are you clicking on Stefano?
Oh no, sorry. Hergel.
Hergel, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Italy A.
Poland A will kind of have the
They
same with Lineal, I think, in the last spot.
I reckon Italy A are the favourites. I reckon Italy A over Poland.
Maybe. Hergel and Lepanto probably have a higher peak, but I don't know if the average is as high as in Poland. Poland is just a very consistent team here. Who's in USA B? Sloppy. Oh, Sloppy's actually here. Sloppy, are you gonna play your games drunk or sober? It's very important. And then Tacky, SB, Myrtle, awesome username. And probably, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be Nas, but it could be Aries as well. So also a decent team, probably missing the heavy hitters that the other two can kind of provide. Unless Sloppy plays his games drunk, then they have the best player in the league. So yeah, gonna be pretty close. I think it's gonna be between those three teams because I don't expect the
I
UKB,
agree.
which is Bliss Machine, Modicum, AB2. All usernames are taken. Botsky and Silent Warrior. Ooh, Texx, you gotta support your boys here.
I mean, between them, Bod and Silent are 18-0 in Clan League.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, so I mean, and those two and Reza and Matt as well are also 18-0 combined in Clan League. So like, Sloppy can play drunk on purpose if requested. Okay, so
I honestly, I
just
don't
give
know
them a
how.
boost.
I don't know how. Like, Bod is, I believe, the first person to go 12-0 in Clan League Division B, and he's in UKB. I don't understand that.
Well, you all know that we don't rate Clan League B. We don't rate it at all. We just it doesn't
And
exist.
Silent also went 6-0. These are guys that went perfect, and they did it by themselves. You know.
Ooh, but Botsky went 2-2 in Nations Cup. Ooh.
It's
Ooh.
you win some, you lose some. Let's move on.
Yeah, I think all of them are like every individual player is like a dark horse that could perform really well, but you're probably not gonna win it on a team of dark horses. And then you
Let's
have Czech and Belgium. Czech has only 5 players. Then we have RDW Brak, Squirukle, and bring asterisks back the little sand thingy 6.
True.
I mean, they're 5, so they're already gonna struggle hard. They don't have the quality the other teams bring, I don't think. And Belgium is Yoshi, the Dev Dude, Cornel, Thor, Leia, and Math Wolf. Which is, I would probably place them above Czech, but they struggled really hard to get out of their group. So, oh, well done, Texx, for the channel points. I agree. Are you now on the leaderboard? No, you're not. Oh,
I think that Belgium underperformed, at least for the hype that was surrounding them. Like the energy.
That's true.
I feel like they have a lot of good vibes in there, and they put good vibes into the universe, and they didn't get it back from the universe, and now there's some sort of karmic retribution where they're going to promote now because of the universe.
Who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe they'll just all go like undefeated this round. Yeah. I mean, the Belgians don't really deserve that much back. They make shitty roads that destroy your car. and there's always a traffic jam around Antwerp. Fucking Belgium. Fucking speed bump of a country. Yeah, I do see here that Matt Wolf underperformed a bit. 3-2, 60% win rates. I'd probably assume Matt Wolf could do a bit better than that. Cornell did well, and actually the dev dude did the best in Belgium. 5-1. I don't have a drink anymore. I'm sorry, guys.
Scammed.
So I definitely put. I'll drink in a bit. I'll definitely put Belgium.
Bro, what do
over
I say?
Czechia.
What do I say? Posture, and you start lying down in your chair. What? It's a redeemer posture thing.
Oh.
You're about to fall off that chair with how lean back you are.
Good night, guys.
All right, so I reckon, yeah, group of three.
Yeah.
There's going to be Poland, USA, and Italy, and Czechia, UK, Belgium.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely like that. I would say.
But how would you rank them? That is the drama that everyone wants to know.
That is the drama that everyone wants to know. I'll go controversial. I'll say Poland wins. Italy second. And the USA B doesn't make it through despite Sloppy going undefeated in every single game. Yeah, Sloppy goes, what is it?
And the last three?
10-0. And then Belgium, UK B, Czechia for the last three. I think.
You've already
UK
checked
B.
them, man. Have you forgotten?
Yes. The brain memory of a goldfish. My sighs are ASMR for you. We can have a private session in a bit, Sloppy.
Well, Czechia and UKB just faced each other in the qualifiers, and Czechia came out on top by not much, though. It was a slim margin.
Yeah, yeah, they came out barely on top. Might have been that Italy.
Well, you have to use that as the.
Could be.
You have to use that as like the baseline, right? Although UKB might have some like super subs, so I don't know. Like Marcus Aurelius could come in, knocks one of the others from Div A down.
Yeah.
From the top rope. UKB, you can't say they're above Czechia if they lost in the qualifiers to Czechia.
And yet, I still am going. I said I would go controversial. So
And
Poland,
Belgium,
Italy, USB.
They almost didn't qualify, so
Exactly.
I reckon the order is right for me. I would just bump Italy A up to the top of the group.
Okay. Okay, so we're both saying USA B actually doesn't make it out. Sloppy, you have to prove us wrong.
So these are my promoters. These from Group A, France and Asia.
Yes.
From Group B, UK and Germany.
Okay.
Although it's close, Switzerland and Netherlands can have an upset there. Group C, it's USA and ANZ.
Yes.
Group D, it's Poland and Italy.
Okay.
USA B could beat one.
For A, I would also say France, East Asia. B, B is so close. Germany and the UK.
Back yourself, buddy.
Germany.
Back yourself. Where's your spine?
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, you're right. Germany first, Netherlands, UK second. And then Switzerland third, Norway fourth, USA C fifth, UK A at the bottom. Fucking losers. Can't do anything right.
True.
Group C, USA A by a margin. And then I would also say Australia A second. And I think Italy and Poland go through in D as well, but I would put Poland over Italy.
I agree.
Well, you just didn't agree. You said Italy over Poland.
No, I said I agree with the promotions.
Ah, yes. So,
Yeah.
good luck to everyone.
Who did you say? Who did you say from Group C, by the way?
USA A for sure, and then I'm guessing Australia, New Zealand A second.
So you bloody plagiarized my answers, huh?
Well, I don't have to reinvent the wheel, do I? The truth is that we both
just
just
take the confetti from it.
plagiarized the brackets and like eliminated France B from the options.
Yes. Okay. Well,
we don't do France B here. Alright, that's it. The first games will be made soon on the 8th of August. They will be on MME. Then on the 19th of August we will have Africa Ultima. The 30th will be Numenor. And then on September 10th, Volcano Island. September 21st, Biomes. And after almost 2 months of playing, we will then have our results. There will be 2 games per player each round, so 10 games per player. In total, 60 games per nation. And at the end, the Netherlands will win. It's that easy. You heard it here first. What do these point things do? I'm supposed to have a drink when you claim hydrate, but I don't have water next to me right now. So, I'll drink after the stream, I promise. Because I'm also very thirsty, to be fair. My vacation in the middle will elongate the 2 months. Well, vacations are not allowed, so I'll either get booted, play like shit, or nothing will change. Well, to be fair, I'll get booted or nothing changes, essentially. So yeah. And I should be back by the time. I won't be here for any of the event rounds singular, but there's not really much to go over, so there won't be any streams anyways, I don't think. And we'll see what we do for the quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. I assume we'll have a stream at least for the quarterfinals. Why did I sign up when I'm gonna be on vacation though? If I hadn't started talking in that group, there would be 0 Dutch teams right now. That is the truth. No, we're checking anyways. I'll probably get a local SIM card in Mexico, so it should be okay. I think I'll be fine. Thanks for the streams, it was worth waking up at 5 for you. You are insane, LND, go back to sleep, man. Jesus Christ. You too, Texx. What the fuck are you doing here?
alright, bro. If you say so, mum.
Alright, thank you for commentating with me there, Texx.
You're welcome, buddy.
It was a good one.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Literally. Anytime.
Yeah, I've noticed. Anytime it's 5 in the morning for you. So. Thanks everyone in the chat for being, I have to say, extremely sexy today. You all look very handsome. Especially that sloppy lad over there. Stix was here as well. Love you too, Sloppy. Alright guys, thanks everyone for being here. I will see you guys next time. Have a good evening, night, or little nap before you have to go to work again. Or to your study. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.